Yeah, usually the preparation starts with watching a few laps of MX2 to see the track, to see the danger spots on the track, see lines, see things happening, and then we go into getting ready, putting on my gear, putting my goggles on the right spot, giving it to my mechanic, get my drinking bottles filled up with the good things, and just like go through some details again, and get basically ready for the race. Pack everything in his backpack, take the bike, the race bike, and make my way to the skybox. The spare bike will be taken by another team member. Arriving at the skybox, I will just make sure I have everything, go through things, and then start focusing on the race. Watch the gate, which start position, have some small talks with my mechanic about some lines and things like this, and get ready and in a focused zone for the race.
Just before heading into the waiting zone, my thoughts are on getting ready. Normally my father helps me to get my goggles ready. I just put my gear, and then I take my first bike into the gate. My mechanic is taking the second one, and this is how we roll into the waiting zone. Once I get into the waiting zone, the technicals check my gear, my protection, and also my bike. So my mechanic takes the first bike and puts it into the right place. I normally go and check the first thing, the gate, so to see where is the best position for me to start. And after I try to see the different places where if I need to go to the toilet, so where are the toilets, if I need to go somewhere else, where I need to go. So once I get into the sighting lab, I know where everything is.
When the 2-minute board shows up, I will start to put my helmet on, my gloves, my goggles, get ready for the sighting lap. This is actually a moment of full focus. You try to really, you don't talk anymore to anybody, you are just by yourself, go through some things about the race, about the start, about some lines maybe, and getting ready to see the track and take it as much in you as possible. Go on to the sighting lap, and most importantly check all the yellow flags, blue flags, just the important points to be sure of these basics, not to make any mistakes with this. After that we watch the lines, check the dangerous spots, some jumps, some what did they fix on the track, what not, just to have a full picture of the track. Coming back, arriving at the skybox, I will hand my bike to my mechanic.
When I see the 1-minute board goes up, just before getting my bike into the right place, the last thing I do is try to drink a little bit, because I know I would need everything to go racing. I always try to check that the bike is 100%, even though I have my mechanic that did his job at its best. He helps me to get the bike into the right place, the right position where I choose to go. In my opinion, when the green flag rises at the track, in the back of us, it's when the race starts. All the nerves come up, and you basically look to the front and see the 15 board come up.
Right before the 15 board goes up, I will activate my launch control for the start. Then 15 seconds, I will do a few more exercises to get myself warm, to get myself really in that zone I want to be. And I will start to sit on the right spot, check the clutch lever, check the brake, get really in the position I want to be. I'm really in my zone, nobody's around me, it's just myself, the bike, and the start gate basically. And then the board turns 5 seconds, and I click second gear, go slowly into the start position. I try to count down a bit, because the first 3 seconds I don't want to waste my focus. I really try to put my focus only on the moment the gate is dropping, and then it's just reaction time and muscle memory to really get a good start and be out front. So in the best case, I come out with a whole shot and I'm leading the race, getting a few good laps in, good rhythm, and I'm coming around the turn and I see like a steady yellow flag on a jump, and straight away my alarm is on and I double check, is it waving or not? It isn't, so I know I can jump. I will jump, but I will be just already visualizing which turn is next. I know a rider will be down in a corner, and I will be prepared to change my line, be prepared to maybe slow down in that corner to not cause any issues with the crashed rider, and be aware of him being somewhere in that corner. And once I passed him, I will be back in race mode.
As a rider, when they show to you the blue flag, means that the leaders are coming. Riders riding in a faster pace, so the most important thing for you is to stay on the same line and don't move around the track so they can pass you in a safe way. When you go over the finish line and you see a black flag with a number that it's not yours, you don't need to worry about it, because that means that that rider with that number will need to leave the track because of a problem with the bike, technical problem, or some other issues.
The clock hanging at the finish line jump is always very important. Also during the race, sometimes I check it to see how far to go, how many laps. And then there is that stage where you see 3 laps, 2 laps, 1 lap, and that's like where the race is decided. And there you can really like give it a last push, understand, am I tired, can I afford to go a bit faster, do I need to slow down to arrive on the 1 lap or finish line flag. It's a really good tool to really get your last few laps of a race like on a good performance, let's say.
At any time when you see a red flag, you gotta stop the race. It means that the race has stopped and you need to slow down 100%. There are a couple of options after that. The officials can show you the way into the paddock. If not, they can show you the way into the waiting zone, or in a different occasion, they can show you the way into the pit lane to make a restart of the race. When you get into the checker flag, you gotta stay with the same speed so the guys behind you doesn't jump over you in case of a jump, and make a safe ending of the race.
I always clear the jump, and even doing that on the landing, I check my shoulders and see who is behind me to be really out of dangers, and I will keep my race speed until the end of finished zone. So the finish line doesn't mean the race is over. You need to get out of danger.
At the end of the finish zone, you will see the officials showing you the way out of the track into a safe place. If you're on the podium, they will show you the way to go into the skybox area, if not, back into the paddock.